Hey everybody, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. Alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll talk to Allie LaForce, who's on the sidelines as well.
Here we go.
So the Lakers will get the first possession here. And so in the game for Los Angeles, Jackson Hayes is out there with LeBron James. Then it's Connect. Then it's Luka Doncic. And it's Reeves in at the 2.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Cutting into this lead, they're well within striking distance.
Boy, time to tighten it up on defense. A stop here would be huge.
Just 5 to shoot. Korver passes to Garnett. Over James. Garnett, that's good. Garnett's got 4 this quarter.
You know, the mid-range J of Garnett is a thing of beauty. Textbook release from the big man.
From deep, here's Doncic. And Los Angeles had another 3.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
Johnson passes to Korver. Fires in the triple.
Love the response from Korver. He can get you 3-pointers fast.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. It's a 1-point game. Shot clock at 6. No good there. Here's Wade. He's covered by Reeves. And he slams it in one-handed.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Now here's Reeves. Tipped away. Howard against Doncic. Outside Reeves. Off target from 3-point range. Here's Johnson using his post moves to get the 2 points.
Once Magic gets the ball inside, he's about at the rim. Even the contact, not enough to foul him up.
Now here's Doncic. He's closely guarded. Hayes with it. And Howard picks him up defensively. And Doncic hammers it home.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others. Coming alive in a big situation. Buckets like this is why Magic Johnson is called Magic Johnson.
Now here's Doncic. James can't get it to go.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Wade. Pass to Howard. In the air. And it's good on the lay-in.
Yeah, nice job that time by rolling after setting the solid screen. He's excellent in these screen and roll sets.
Doncic down the lane. Yep, count it. Doncic has got 7 points for the quarter.
How impressive is Doncic? This guy is incredible at stepping up in big moments.
Garnett, the jump hook. It's Hayes with the rebound. Los Angeles trails by 5. Lets it go from 11. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. White is going to fix one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Honolulu.
I mean, they play some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
They brought the hard hats and the lunch pails with them, too. Done some great work down inside.
Here's Garnett. Johnson passes to Garnett. 2 points. Tap and go.
That high release point for Garnett really helps him. Feels like nobody can block his shot inside.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. Trailing by 5. From deep 3-point range. He can't get it to go.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that.
Here's Wade. And he comes up with a bucket.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. They trail by 7. 51 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now let's present our Blue Balance player of the game.
He's been unguardable in this one, getting whatever he wants out there. He's just simply putting the offense on his back and delivering.
Hey, these fans love him so much, and when he gets it going, they respond. The crowd's energy fueled his performance. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I had a chance to find out what the Lakers coach was going over with his guys. He reminded his team just how close this game is, saying, guys, we don't have this yet. We still have plenty of time left. Let's go out and execute our game plan, and I promise you, we will win this game. Let's see how they come out of this timeout, Brian.
And Allie, thank you for that.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there, go get it. Hey, that's just not a smart pass. It's as simple as that. Was not a smart pass.
Pass to Korver. Back to Wade. 6 on the shot clock. Korver passes to Garnett. The 3. Korver can't get it to go. So it's Los Angeles now. 9-point game. And here's Connect outside. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Wade. Down low. And it's Howard finishing it off.
He challenges the defender and throws it down with 2 hands.
Man, just straight power on that one. Clear the deck.
Yeah, I love that determination right there.
And so it's Honolulu with the W. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson. With me, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. And reporting courtside, it's Allie LaForce. And now the opening lineup for Honolulu. We've got Carmelo Anthony, and it's O'Neal in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Los Angeles, James is out there with Jackson Hayes. Then it's Austin Reeves. Then it's Luka Doncic. And it's Connect in at the 3. Pass to Jordan. Here's O'Neal. Now Anthony. Check by James. Anthony with a bucket.
And that gets us rolling. Whew, what a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
And sometimes getting that first bucket puts momentum in your corner, but we'll just have to see.
Now here's Doncic. Now James. Doncic on the wing. Beyond the arc. Count it. 1-for-1 to start the game.
And I know Doncic prefers a straight-on three-shot, but his touch works just as well there in the corners.
How about LeBron? Even if he's no longer the clear-cut best player in the league, he can still take over a game, RJ.
Oh, make no mistake, he is still the best when he needs to be. Absolutely has a switch that gets flipped when he needs it. He's not on for 48 minutes, but he will definitely turn it off.
Iverson passes to O'Neal, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Doncic outside. Three-pointer off the mark. A minute 37 left in the opening quarter. Jordan, the pass to O'Neal. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
O'Neal's gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight. Pass to Reeves from outside the arc. Always a nice way to start. He makes his first one.
This attitude of James, when someone on his team has a clean look, he feeds him.
And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Anthony, the pass to O'Neal. To the middle. Uses the glass on the layup. O'Neal's got 6.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Doncic. Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
All eyes on Luka. The defense forgot about his teammates.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Iverson passes to O'Neal. Soft touch off the glass. Give him 8.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Jordan against Reeves. And that one's long.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
Excellent D, avoided fouling and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
To the paint. And a missed layup. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Honolulu on top, leading by just 2. And will return shortly.
10.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Honolulu?
Well, they're off to a good start, getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And following off of what you said, they've really done a good job distributing the ball, passing up good shots for great ones.
On the floor for Honolulu, they've got Anthony, and it's Iverson in at the point.
Wow, he doesn't make those kind of plays too often. Sweet move inside.
Home team foul.
Honolulu shooting their first free throws of the game now.
First team foul.
The first one falls.
At the line for the away team, Michael Jordan taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Jordan.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Oh, it's stolen by Jordan. Here's Weber. Oh, and he brings it down with a 2-handed jam.
Man, that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating plunge.
Benson passes to Kleba. Hachimura outside. On the wing, Milton. Just 4 to shoot. From the high post. And that one drops.
I didn't see that crossover coming. And neither did the defender, apparently.
Pass to Iverson. Here's Garnett. Hachimura covering. Garnett passes to Iverson. Basket's good. Iverson's gotten his first points in this one.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. They gotta show some fire to keep defending. Break down for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
And that one's good. Weber's got 4 points in the quarter.
That's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
A big group substitution here for Honolulu. Now here's Doncic. Here's James. Howard grabs the miss. Honolulu leading by 4. Allen pass to Korver. And that's good. His first bucket of the game. Here's Doncic. Pass to connect. Wood with it. Morris deciding where to go with it. Doncic finds Morris. Kicks it to Doncic. Puts up a 3. Rebound by Honolulu. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Korver. James outside. Hardaway from outside. They get it again. Here's Korver. Allen on the wing. Pass to Howard. Back to Allen. Second shot opportunity. James. And it's Howard finishing it off.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
That assertive mentality, I mean, just rising up from deep and draining it.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close.
Your home team, 17. The visiting team, 22.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Los Angeles trails by 5. They've got Jackson Hayes. James is out there with connect. Then it's Austin Reeves. And it's Doncic in at the point guard position.
The great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. And for Honolulu, they've got James. He's out there with Dwight Howard. And it's Allen in at the 2 spot. And Reeves has got the ball here for Los Angeles. To the inside. James passes to Reeves. Oh, rejected by Howard. Inside. And stolen by Reeves. Here's James. Good work defensively by James.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
This is why he's out there in situations like this. He stands tall to prevent points.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Now, here is James. Offensive rebound. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive goal.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Yeah, we can see over here, the coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
Both teams making substitutions here. Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. In transition, here they come. Pass to Jordan. Here's Weber. Hachimura covering. From deep, Rose. Now Jordan. Irving for three. Knocks down the long J.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Now here's Reeves. Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan. Here's the break. Here's Weber. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Weber's got 6.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Now, here is James. Here's Reeves. Takes it inside, and he converts the layup. Reeves has got his second basket.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
Garnett passes to Rose. Yep, that one's good.
Smart play from Rose, getting up close to the basket for a high percentage look.
Outside Reeves. No good from 11 feet. And so it's Honolulu looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Hayes is out there with Christian Wood. Then it's Luka Doncic. Then there's LeBron James. And it's Connect in at the 2. Outside Irving. That one falls. Nice feed that time for Rose.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
Now here's Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
Going on the attack, Luka doesn't give them a chance to get between him and the rim.
Rose, the pass to Jordan. Now here's Rose. Tightly guarded. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
And here's Doncic outside.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
2 minutes remain in this ball game. 2 minutes.
Put back. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Huge putback. This guy plays with so much energy.
I don't know anybody that goes after the boards harder. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. They're trailing by 22. 1:56 left in the fourth. Some changes for Los Angeles. Morris, he's checked in for Hayes. Milton comes in for LeBron. And Vincent is subbed in for Luka Doncic. Here's Vincent. Korver grabs the board. Honolulu leading by 22. 1:44 left in the final quarter. The offensive rebound.
Oh, my goodness. How about that? I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. Now here's Milton. Launches a 3. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got 4 rebounds now. Left side Irving. Here's Korver, covered by Milton. And that one's good. 1:11 left in the fourth quarter. Vincent outside. Wood. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
With the size and athleticism and the potential that he showed at the college level, it was mind-blowing that Christian Wood went undrafted.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Finney Smith's checked in. Anthony's checked in for Honolulu.
Ooh, you hope that leaving points at the line won't come back to haunt them.
Right side O'Neal. Back to Anthony. Pass to Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game, saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Now here's Vincent. Morris with it. To the wing, right side. Lots of room. And down it goes. 2 points.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Here's Korver. Woods over to help. Pass to Iverson. Anthony outside. Here's Korver. 5 to shoot. Over Milton. Korver. That one's good.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
And so it's Honolulu with the W. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you later.
But you gonna get so mad. All these rings up here that I want. All these rings. Nobody. It's crazy. So I'm looking at either Kawhi. Gay for 5 bands. I'm not gonna pass that up. Pink Diamond for 5 bands. I want Goku's blood on my hands. Marcus. KD. Frieza finna turn up. Goku and Vegeta on the mountain. Beasley. Damn, Beasley. Oh, he was a cheater going out. It's stopping up. It's a bullet earlier. A lot on the ward though. single-handedly beat the Lakers by himself. So, where's it? What's the speed look like? That is so slow. Cheat on bro, yes. Oh, super Vegeta. Vegeta is that dude. I'm trying to tell you. We're getting at the Vegeta right now. It's not looking good. The son of White side is a beast. What Goku say? Vegeta's on his own. I'm still in his base form. Vegeta's on his own base form. Took out with a 3-point shot. Oh man. 97 speed. Oh. Caramel. Oh. Dark matter caramel. Low. Red Ultra Instinct Vegeta. Red hair Vegeta. Super Saiyan, God, Super Saiyan. Let's see, Kyle probably winning. What's that? God, alright. Do I want to just save the rest, or do I want to? The music for this is so, like, intense. Probably from the turn up.